Good morning, it is Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in about 7 minutes, so I will keep you updated. Going for some shares here of EPB at 40.50. Well, I don't like that entry point anymore. If 50 is going to fall, which it looks like it probably will, I think it's going to go on a much bigger fall. So I'm going to try at, well, how low did it actually go? Bounced right off of 50, but one of those things where I could see myself getting filled and then just having it really fall apart. So let's see what happens. If 50 falls, should take a pretty big tumble to the downside. There we go, and I'm in. So we'll look to sell at 40.49 or build a bigger position. And I am out that fast, so that's what I mean. I thought I could get a better spot, and sure enough, I was able to. I'm going to try some at $40 now if it wants to make another move to the downside. So we'll see what happens here with it. Okay, looking for some KMI at 30.85. I'm hoping for a break of 41 to trigger all those stop losses and then have it quickly shoot down with a bounce back. We'll see. First step's going to be obviously to get through 41. So there's a break, and there I am in. Oh man, that was a 40.85, not 30.85. So there's a boneheaded move on my part, but looking like it may allow me to get a better entry point. So I'm going to try for 70. So I got those, and we'll look to sell those at 85 or build a bigger position. So I guess that ended up one of those situations where my boneheadedness worked out in my favor. Yes, this is pulling back, but after a big gap up, I like to always picture this as a big green candle, and then this is just a pullback part of that. So you can see I just got out my 15 cents. So let's see if I can catch some more trades. Okay, looking to pick up some shares of KMI at 30. 40.30. There, oh, I got 282 of them. There we go, all in. We'll look to sell those at 40.48, or maybe even be able to build a bigger position. $39.80 is where I'll look to start to build some more if I can. So let's see what happens here with it. You can see this moving average coming up. That's where I'm basing off my next entry point at. Or if it wants to give me what I guess I'm going for 18 cents there, I'll take that too. I will keep you updated. I'm going to try to catch as many trades as possible, so don't want the video to run too long on just one particular trade. Okay, we're seeing if it's going to pull back and give me some of my orders at both 39.80 and 39.70. Look to picking up some here. So it just needs to fall a little bit. There we go. Got my 80s. Now my average is 40.05. Got my 70s. My average is 39.96. So this is what I wanted, to be able to build up a bigger position here. Try to pick some more up at 60. Or if this wants to get back up above 40, that would be fantastic. Throw out an order at 49 or 40.05. I have 800 shares right now. You know, I'm definitely willing to build a bigger position. Like I said, this is just one big pullback within an overall kind of upwards move. So let's see if I can get my 60s filled. Got those. My average is now 39.90. So I'm just throwing out a couple orders there on any sort of bounce. It'd be nice if we could get a little doji candle here. That'd be a good start. All right, let's see. Do I want to pause the video? I'll keep it running for a little bit longer. That way we can see what sort of candle we get here. Again, 39.89 is my average. Seems to be trying to level out down here. So if I can pick up some more, at another 100 at 65. There we go. Now my average is 39.87. Looking like it wants to maybe pull back further down. We shall see. But as you can see, really trying to bigger volume here, so you know, this could very well be the bottom here, and now it's getting up into the 90s. So I had a couple of those orders filled up in the 90s. So what I'd love to see is for it to get back up above 40, and that should spring it loose for a decent sized bounce. Like I said, I had orders, I had my 39.86s and 39.80s get filled, but now it's pulling back, so looking like this doji is not going to get confirmation here, which is fine because I was able to, you know, kind of quit talking and start buying. Pick up some more down there at 39. Okay, got those. Now my average is 39.58. Pick some more up at 90. This is getting very overdone to the downside. And this is what I wanted though. I want to be able to build a big position here. So got this some more 65s. My average is 39.40. So very overdone to the downside. 39.32 now. Drive some more at 50. Try some at 40. And there's no doubt this thing is going to bounce, and when it bounces, it'll be a solid one. So I will pause it. This thing is running pretty long here. I will keep you updated. Okay, my average was 39.25. Like I said, now we're entering up until the 30, so I got those. Let's see if I can get some more of those 32s off. There we go. So now I'm just scaling out on the bounce here. I have 400 shares left. And I am all out, except now I have 11 shares, so let me just get rid of those. And let me clear all my other pending orders out there. So there I'm out, 111.45. You can see it pulled back here. So my one mistake, and I do realize I'm talking in hindsight here, is that I needed to be more greedy down here, and I should have been paying attention more towards a couple of the time frames. I should have just been down here, and if I'd have done that and picked up, you know, another 500 or so shares, my average would have been in the low 39s. So when it was up in the 39.30s, you know, I would have been, you know, 15-20 cents into the green, you know, on a couple thousand shares. That would have been you know, some nice little money. But regardless, I'm hoping it pulls back again because I want to start this all over again. You know, it's just going to keep bouncing like this all the way down, so let's see what happens with it. Again, totally realize I am in hindsight here, but now you can see, well, it was up into the 40s there. It's looking like it's going to try to look at the big bid there, so that some buyers have stepped in, but actually that bid got wiped out pretty fast. But anyways, the price was up here because then sometimes, why are you averaging down when the trend's going against you? Because I want to build a bigger position in anticipation of this move. You know, you can't just throw out an order for, you know, 2,000-3,000 shares. You know, the market makers, the supercomputers are going to take advantage of that and use it. And, you know, I don't want my whole price to be based off of one big entry. I want it to be scaled in. So like I said, had I built a bigger position, you know, up around 2,000, 2,500 shares, you know, 3,000 shares, you know, this would be a very profitable bounce, especially when it was up into the 40s, like it's looking like it wants to at least try to do again. So, that's why I'm averaging down. There's a big difference between putting in, an order, and then if it moves against you, just getting out. But my goal is to build a bigger position. But if the price is going to give me a quick 15 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, I'm not going to turn that down. I'll just take that and then start over. But, a lot of people are in the mind frame of you buy once and then you base all your other points off that. And while, yes, that is a style of trading, no doubt about it, you can also ease yourself into a position. And the reason it doesn't hurt me is because I'm on a per share basis, 0.0045 cents per share. So I'm not killing myself on the commissions by easing in. And there, as you can see, here we are now in the 40s. Again, I'm talking in hindsight here, but had I built a bigger position and then been slowly scaling out, that would have been a very, very nice move here for me. Especially if it can get up above 50, then it should really pop that much more. So again, big difference between making one buy and then saying, okay, if it goes against me, I'm out. But my plan is start small and scale in. Buy a little bit here, buy a little bit there, and then work your position size up. And like I said, if I would have gotten some more down here, my average cost would have probably been $39.10, $39.15 per share on 3,000 shares. So now it'd be 30 cents in the green right now on that amount. So that's why I do it. I've lectured on enough about this, but just some of the comments that people leave, you can tell they're in the mind frame of, well, there's only one way to trade, and that's you have to make your entire purchase at one price, and then you base everything off of that. And while that is certainly one strategy, when you're trying to build a bigger position, you just can't throw an order out there for 4,000 shares and then expect to be able to get out all 4,000 shares at the same spot too, in terms of setting a stop loss. That's the other thing. A stop loss on 4,000 shares, you're going to get a pretty crappy price. So anyways, if you're confused, email me. I've lectured enough, and I've pretty much taken up the rest of the time. But one of those things where you can tell a lot of people out there are just stuck in one frame of mind. So anyways, I'm going to wrap things up. I apologize if I took a lot of time, but regardless, I think the next video I do will be video number 100. So point being, if you're saying, hey, I barely saw any trading action because you started lecturing, well, there's 98, 99 other videos that you can go watch of me live trading. So have at it. So if you're interested in learning not how to trade in terms of building a position, but just how to learn how to trade with charts, great thing about charts is you can use it for any sort of strategy over any time frame. You don't have to be looking to sell within a few minutes like I am. Then check out claytrader.com, the training section of the site. Also have a private trading group where you can hang out with me in a live chat room, other traders. I send out my weekly power profit scan. Everything very fairly priced, so check that stuff out. Finally, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button down below. That goes a very long way, a very simple task, but it goes a long way in letting me know that you're finding these videos enjoyable. And then also subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on claytrader.com, please leave a comment. Like I said, something that takes a very short amount of time, but goes a long way in letting me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something.